Okay, so we've done our frame-by-frame animation. We've added extra layers and we've learnt how to morph. So we're now going to do tween animation, which is a different type of animation. Tween stands for in between, and I'll come to that in a little while of why we're going to do that and why it means in between. So we're going to, first of all, draw a little car on here. So I'm going to get my oval tool. I've got black there. I'm going to be clever. I'm going to draw it over this side. So there's two wheels for my car, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to have a green car. Okay, again I can morph, so I could one. I've selected it. These bits up for the wheels. Okay, so I'm shifting different bits up, so I've got an area for the wheels to come into, and let's give that a bit of a curve. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, my car is clearly not perfect. I never said I was good at drawing. So and I am going to get a windscreen like this. I am going to pull that in. Just didn't work very well. Let's go backwards. Put in that as a windscreen there. And let's have someone's head as well. I'm not really fussed what colour we're going to have. So here's somebody driving the car. Because it's such a brilliant car, I get to smile. I notice that I'm putting all of this on one layer this time. Okay, so I'm going to change the layer name to car by double clicking, and there is my car layer. So what we're going to do now is like tween animation. Okay, tween stands for in between, and basically what it says is you're saying to the computer, you're saying, can you work out what should go in between? And the computer will guess what should go in between and will do that for you. So I start at frame 1 on my timeline. I say, by frame 20, I want him to be over here. So in frame 20, I'm going to right click and I'm going to insert a keyframe. I'm then going to select, by clicking on the click on the keyframe, select all of my car. I'm going to put him where I want him. So I want him over here. Okay, so at the moment, he starts there and he ends there. So I've got the first frame and the last frame I want, and a big gap. So what we do is we right click in between the two dots in that big gap and we go create classic tween, and it puts a little arrow in for us and it goes blue. But now what you should notice if you run it is the car starts from one side and moves across. The computer has thought, actually you started here, you've gone to there, I would like to put in the frames for you, so I'm going to put in frames that move it from one side to the other. The other beautiful thing about this is if I take the first frame and I drag the car up there, the computer automatically sets it from where I put the first frame. If I put it down here for the last frame, it changes for me automatically. Okay, there are some other issues with doing a tween animation. Okay, I will explain those in another video guide, but for the moment I just want a car that goes across the screen with the tween animation. If you manage to do that, try adding another layer, okay, and doing exactly the same thing, adding in another shape or another car. So I'm going to have the sun here on color setting, so I'll have the sun there on that frame, keyframe, drop it down so it's setting, place, and then create our classic tween there as well. So we've got a car driving across and the sun setting, and very, very quickly I have got two layers with tween animation. So you do your first frame, your last frame, you say where you want it to start, where you want it to end, and you right click, create classic tween. So have a go at putting in a little car, get it to tween, move by tween, and then put in another object, might be another car, might be the sun, might be an aeroplane, and get that to tween. So you've got 2 layers with 2 tween animations on it.